Angelic Ingenious Supplies.
What's up, Spikes? We're back playing cEDH. Pretty normal. However, not quite normal is we have a couple guests in the studio today.
Anything but normal with these two, huh?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
They'll let anyone in here. Hi, I'm Ben Wheeler. Thank you for having me. It's reasonable to be here.
Getting worse by the minute, by the dice roll, by the...
The salt is just building.
My relationship with cEDH is a tumultuous one. My relationship with the spike feeders is true.
Well, that's good to hear, at least.
Hi, I'm Shivam, and I'm here because I bring the casual to the sea in cEDH.
That's what it stands for.
That's what it stands for, right?
It does stand for
Casual-
casual EDH.
EDH.
I thought it was Crybaby.
Oh. In our comments, really? Come on.
Your comments?
That being said, before we get into the game, I'd like to thank our channel sponsor, GameGenic. They are the company that help us keep lights on around here and provide us with all these great-looking accessories. You know, deck boxes, sleeves, which are in the deck boxes, playmats, stuff over there. Lots of great things. Well, fortunately, Ben did not win the die roll, so I'll be going first.
I rolled so well.
What was it again? Was it 12?
I was a 9. You rolled a 12.
Didn't think so. So, lucky 12 over here. I'm playing Dargo the Shipwrecker, Tymna the Weaver today. Big Dargo fan. I'm playing a pretty normal Martyr strategy that wants to loop Dargo the Shipwrecker with a variety of infinites to hopefully kill my opponents, or again in a variety of dual caster mage that got another heat shimmer recently. Big fan.
So, I decided today I'm going to be playing Pako and Haldan in honor of my dear friend Braden, who introduced me to the concept of cEDH in the first place, because I like to turn things sideways and hit people and then take a bunch of extra turns to do it again, over and over again, until you all lie bleeding at my feet.
I thought he was the nice guy.
Casual. The
You know, this is just the way we do in the relaxed side of the pool.
That's fair.
We swing and die, and then swing and die.
Yeah, that's a good deck to be doing that with, for sure. I can swing a little bit, you know. Hi, I'm Elliot. I'm playing Atraxa Grand Unifier today. This is a combo deck. It's mostly food chain shenanigans. You get access to almost all of them with this 4-color combination. Playing your 7-mana commander for value sometimes too, or hopefully using its 7/7 life-linking body to maybe not die to Shivam.
It's a good sign that you have to read what your commander does.
I just was confirming that it's a 7/7 just so that I don't look like a dummy.
And if he had played it, he'd know. Am I right? Atraxa gamers.
Resolving Atraxa kind of a combo in itself.
Yeah. I'm playing Urza Lord High Artificer.
You just have to read it.
Look at that scrub.
There's a lot of Urzas.
I'm leaning forward
There were a lot of Urzas.
to look at the art. This isn't the art I usually use.
Oh yeah, that's a fancy pants art. Look at that.
The version I use is a bit fancier, but it's mono blue polymorph stacks artifact combo. It's Urza, so you're going to play a bunch of artifacts. Some of those artifacts tend to shut down everything. However, they were designed before Y2K, and so you could tap them and shut off the effects for you. And when I tap them, I add blue mana, which is pretty busted.
Whose idea was all that
I
nonsense?
don't understand why
mono
this card
artifact
exists.
Every time someone's like, "Hey, you should unban Talarian Academy," I'm like, "Have you seen Urza? Are you kidding me?"
I played Talarian Academy Commander once upon a time, not to date myself. It wasn't very good. There's no Urza.
At this point, they should just unban Talarian Academy. Just let it loose.
You're
Let the
appealing
lions
to the wrong
loose,
guy
you know?
here. Maybe we can try.
Hey, I'm also on the CAG. I can.
You hear me, Jim?
We got one vote each way. We got a vote upstairs. We got a.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess next to the cracking our GameGenic Bastions.
All right.
As it happens, I do have a Gemstone Caverns, which will lead me to exiling Veil of Summer.
Okay.
This Gemstone Caravan's really good for me.
Is somebody playing a reflecting pool over here?
Pretty close. Okay, anything else?
None
All
for
right,
me,
then I will
unfortunately.
start us off here. Draw a card, play my Exotic Orchard. Suddenly way better.
look at that.
Look at that. I'm a gamer. Cast Mana Crypt.
Oh.
I'm gonna pay white and 2 colorless for a Delny Streetwise Lookout. That's kind of new one. That's a 3-mana 2/2. Creatures you control with power 2 or less cannot be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, it triggers an additional time, which is mostly Tymna the Weaver.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Bad. And with that, I'll pass the turn.
I like that.
Okay, I'm going to draw my card. So I'm going to play a Mana Crypt.
Hey, what is with these? I hate this format.
And then
How many points is that?
Like 5, maybe
Yeah.
6
How
when
about
this comes
0?
out.
I was thinking of following that up with an Ancient Tomb.
We were joking about this.
And
Yeah.
then I would figure I'd tap these 2 to play 3 visits.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
Oh, okay. Mana floating. Okay, it's pretty good for
So
us.
I've got a colorless Mana Float, and I'm going to go and search. And with that 3 visits, I'm going to get this Taiga. So I've got a Mana Floating. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe I do hate this format.
Yeah, it's. How do you people live like this?
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to let that go. I think that's a
that-
good turn 1. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Okay. I will draw for my turn 1 now that 2 of my compatriots have a combined 7 permanents in play. Modestly, in comparison, I'm going to shock myself for this Watery Grave down to 38. And, I don't have a Mana Crypt. I've got a Mana Vault.
Jesus.
It's a big shoes to fill, Benjamin Wheeler.
It's so modest in comparison.
Yeah.
But I will pass the turn.
I'm going to play an island. I'm going to cast Mox Diamond.
Well, this isn't even that bad.
Mox Diamond.
Mox Diamond good?
Resolves. Pass on Mox Diamond.
I'm going to discard an island.
That's nice, Haldan. You don't play Haldan?
Well, I got matching ones in hand. I'm going to cast Jeweled Lotus.
Cry some more.
You don't understand. It's a different thing. I would like to crack a Jeweled Lotus and pay 1 blue and cast my commander, Urza Lord High Artificer.
Yeah, it's not bad, I guess.
I have a triggered ability to create a construct token. So Urza makes a construct token. And then go to tap 1 and cast Aether Spellbomb. Yeah, this is all I have. I
That's
gotta
it.
pass.
Oh, all you have.
Well, it's not that great.
I have an upkeep and I have a Mana Crypt trigger. All right, so Mana Crypt trigger, odds is always damage. Discussed in the pregame, if you will. Odds sucks, 37. Draw a card. That's an okay one. Lay a command tower. I like command tower. Pay 2, cast Talisman of Indulgence. And then I like to cast 3 mana for a Tymna the Weaver.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Move to combat. Shivam, your board's a little intimidating here. Attack you for 2.
38.
38. Okay, I would like to activate Tymna 2 times, please.
2 times.
Yeah.
35 for you.
I'll pass the turn.
Pretty good.
Untap, and I will also roll to see odds.
Oh, odds are bad today. Interesting.
35.
Free fall.
Draw my card for turn. I'm going to play a Misty and crack it.
34.
34. So I will find a tropical island off of that.
7 mana, eh?
And it sounds like a plan, doesn't it? So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to bring Pako to the table to hang out. Well, let's see here.
Could be me. Could be Aaron. Aaron's probably
Aaron
not
didn't.
blocking.
Aaron did in fact just attack me, so I'm going to return the favor.
Yep.
Floop.
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
good
that's
one.
a good 2.
Worlds of Kingdom's too
No,
expensive.
it gets 4.
Oh, 4 because these are
Yeah, no
yeah,
creatures.
I'm sorry.
That's plus
So
4.
I get 4.
Oh, 4. 7, eh? Hate to
7.
see it.
I didn't realize that the counters went on before combat.
Yeah, it's really good.
That turns out to
Good
be
text.
pretty sick. So here's my fetched things, and this is going to be my fetch counter.
You got it.
Got it.
Actually, maybe I'll just use that spike feeder token.
Oh, yeah, we have a... Yeah,
The old spike feeder token to be my little fetches. And I'm going to just let that one go.
All right. Just with a 7/7 and 8 mana and yeah. Just
I
letting
mean,
it
you know,
go,
here in casual land, this is turn 12.
Yeah. I will draw for my turn.
Oh my God. This is turn 2. What the hell is going on?
I've got a Flooded Strand that I will immediately crack here, going to 37. Off the Flooded Strand, I'll find a Savannah. And then I'd like to join a couple of my friends here in casting this Mana Crypt. Yeah, if this resolves,
You fly me across the country to make me play last. Which in cEDH statistically means that I'm like, what, a 20%er to win? This is a
I've never
way to
run the
go
math.
like way, it's so
I can't
low.
believe the 3 monikers on the table.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I played an Urza on turn 1, but this is unreasonable.
I'm going to follow it up here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Whatever you gotta do.
I've got blue, white, and 2 colorless here. That's what this one does. As the one that doesn't have it in play, I thought I'd let you know. I'm just going to cast this Teferi Time Raveler. I'm just going to reset this Pako.
Thank you.
I'm not happy about
-3 to return that to Shivam's hand and to draw a card. All right, I'm not doing anything with this colorless, so I will pass the turn.
I probably deserve that.
Probably. You have 7 mana on turn 2.
It has haste. You know, it
does have haste.
doesn't do too much.
Cards in hand, everybody.
4.
6.
5.
I'm gonna play an island. Then I would like to cast Time Twister.
I'm going to pass on Time Twister, unfortunately.
I also have no effect.
All right, Twister resolves.
It resolves
Great.
against-
Hands in graveyards, folks.
Put my Pako back into the CZ.
All right. I'm gonna tap Aether Spellbomb for a blue, and I'm gonna cast Sensei's Divining Top.
I got no effects.
I am then going to tap these 3 artifacts to cast Tangle Wire.
Oh my god, what?
Fading 4. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player taps an untapped artifact, creature, or land they control for each fading counter on Tangle Wire.
Oh god, in multiplayer, that's just such a beating.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then I am going to...
That stupid Teferi is really, really cramping my style.
I'm
man.
going to
fair.
pass the turn and leave this Teferi on the table. I like this guy.
We have another upkeep, another Mana Vault trigger, Mana Crypt even. That's an even. Great.
Great.
Perfect.
Clean.
Draw a card. I thought maybe if I tried to skip through it, he would notice.
No. I'm not some Elliot that's going to miss his triggered abilities.
4?
Four.
Wow, since I played against Tangle Wire. I'm gonna tap this. I'm gonna keep these guys up. All right, now I can draw a card. Right?
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
I like to play a Bloodstained Mire and sacrifice it. Find this Badlands. I'll play Bloodstained Mire. I think I should move to combat before we do anything else at this point. Alright, Shivam, you're gonna get another Tymna the Weaver and Teferi's eating a Delny. Streetwise lookout.
32.
I might have an ability before
Yeah, you can
damage.
bounce with
I can bounce with Aether Spellbomb. I think I'm going to do that.
That is such a doofus
me.
move.
Yeah, I'm going to bounce whatever's attacking Teferi. Doofus move? No, I'm trying to kill y'all.
2 damage.
Wait, what are you at?
So I gained a 28, or
Oh, because of lifelink.
yeah, I gained a 29, and then I'm going to pay 1 life to draw a card. Go to 28. All right, well, I'm going to exile Seaman Spirit Guide out of red, at black to cast a Full Stone.
Just adding more permanence for this Tangle Wire. You know, it's not bad.
Add a white
You may.
for Esper Sentinel.
Ooh.
Pass the turn.
Okay, so untap, and then upkeep, I've got a couple of things. So first I'll do the Monocrypt trigger. Safe. And then I'm going to do the trigger. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and I guess I'll tap this guy. Leaving my Taiga up.
That's a lot of mana tapped. That's 6 mana.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6.
And then I'm going to play a forest, tap said forest for a soul ring. Then I'm going to tap this Taiga for...
Oh, sorry.
Sentinel trigger.
Oh, Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, sorry, I have a Sentinel trigger. It's long on the stack.
You can have one.
Don't mind if I do.
And then I'm going to tap and tap to play Dockside.
Yep.
That's a lot.
So
Yeah.
that's
4.
2.
5.
so 4 and 5 is 9, 10, 11.
11.
11 Z's.
It's a lot. That's what I wanted to do.
So, Tangle Wire, good times. Now, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so I'm actually going to start by cracking 1 and pondering.
What you thinking about?
We will see. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to draw the card off the top.
Terrifying.
Ponder is going
That's
to
a
go into
little scary.
Yeah.
So we're going to crack 7 of these to put out Pako.
Yeah.
You got a Pako.
I can't do anything, and they can't do anything because I'm a little dumb for this guy, I guess, at this point. So
We're going to swing over at Mr. Urza over there.
Oh,
right.
it's 3 and
Oh, Lotus Petal.
woo.
That's a pretty scary stack.
Magistrate.
Oh, I love getting that Dranith out of there.
Yeah, so because the Dranith is a creature,
So it's only
it only
3.
gets 3.
That is another 3 on top of my boy here.
yeah, it was 6.
6
commander
coming
damage.
at you.
I'll take 6
Yeah,
commander
let's see.
damage.
And then I'm going to, let's see here. I've got 3 more treasures I could use, but I'm going to actually crack 2 of them to put out an arcane signet. And I'm going to pass my turn.
Why shouldn't I have?
Oh, that's all. Yeah.
Tangle wire trigger?
mana crypt
mana
trigger, manifold trigger.
Yeah.
Wait, this is this is in my untap.
No. You're about to learn about Mana Vault. Where you see there's a trigger in your upkeep to untap it, and then there's a trigger in your draw step that if it is not untapped, you take a damage, my friend.
Mana Vault hates you.
This
All right.
Tangle wire has never
Time
been
to
more
take
devastating.
4. Time to take a nice 4, I'm sure.
Oh, only 1.
Safe on that one. 36 from the Mana Vault. Thank you for teaching me, old men, how to play this card.
Sick to fairy, but
Thanks, pal.
I mean, look,
I will draw for turn. Well, I guess I'm going to plus this, even though I kind of don't want it to stick around, honestly.
yeah.
But now I may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash until my next
You got
turn. Then I've got a Bayou as my land, and unfortunately feeding the Sentinel another card. This one's
need
pretty
that.
good, though. Carpet of Flowers.
Oh, that one's alright.
it's okay. Yeah, that's a sentinel trigger.
Yeah, you may.
My
Carpet.
instance. They're all useless. Pass.
Carpet's good.
Pass on carpet.
I got fairy.
True,
that's
fair. Moving to my second main phase, then
Yeah.
Carpet would like to add 2 blue.
yeah,
I
2
believe
blue.
is the highest I
have
or,
1 island.
sorry, not blue. 2 green because you have 2 blue sources in islands. And I will use that green to cast a Delighted Halfling.
Oh.
I'm just trying to catch up over here, so I will also play a Soul Ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
I will pass the turn.
Upkeep, I have 2 Tangle Wire triggers. First, I'm going to remove a counter from Tangle Wire, and then I'm going to tap for Tangle Wire. Draw.
What a card Tangle Wire was.
What a card.
It's the world Tangle Wire version for a lot of things were different back then. You
they
see,
just did not want people playing.
I'm going to play an island. And then I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to cast Bribery. I'm going to Bribery Aaron.
Whoa! I did not.
Bribery.
Yeah, I did not foresee.
yeah,
this
I have no effects to
circumstance.
bribery. You know,
I
obviously
think
there's a
he's probably
variant.
just getting your dockside and we're dying. But yeah, I've got nothing.
Oh, what if it's in my hand though?
Ooh, then we're popping off.
Ooh. I mean, look, I'm a gambling man.
Well, it's
now
fair
that I
play,
have
too.
your deck in my hand, you missed your Esper Sentinel trigger, but...
Embarrassing. I also don't have a dock side of me.
Oh no!
Not a duplicate.
You don't have to get it though. It's not that good.
No, well, I like all the mana that I would get. I have found Dockside Extortionist off the Bribery. Dockside count.
4.
Mine's also 4 now.
1.
Would you like to sacrifice a treasure in response?
No, it's 2.
4.
Would you like to sacrifice a
No,
treasure
it's
in
2.
response?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
12.
Enchantment.
It counts
It counts enchantment for some reason.
Right. I forgot about that part. So I get 12 treasures. So 12 treasures. I'm going to immediately tap one of them to add a blue, and I'm going to spin my top.
I missed Dockside Extortionist.
I'm hoping this is a flesh duplicate or a phantasmal
The deck has a couple
image
of those.
or
I'm going to flip my top.
yeah.
To draw a card and put this on top. I am then going to tap 3 treasures here, going down to 8 untapped and 4 tapped. And I'm going to cast a Rhystic Study.
No,
Pass
I would have had a.
It's only you.
to vary. Yeah.
I would have had a trigger, but I forgot my first one, so
tough.
that's embarrassing.
I'm going to tap 3 more treasures. Then I'm going to cast Back to Basics.
All right, yeah, cool. Anything
That's
else?
neat.
Nope, that's it. Go ahead.
That's
after
it.
that.
Okay, that's cool. Big fan. Untap.
Not a great turn.
Oh really?
Okay, so
You know what? This I really was like Tangle Wire's not that bad. I have a lot of things suddenly.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Tangle Wire trigger.
Okay, one
and
second.
Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt trigger.
Yeah, I guess we'll Tangle Wire results first, right?
Kill the Teferi.
Yeah, I have to get on that, but I think I need mana. Wow, 1, 2, 3 for Tangle Wire.
You got it.
Roll for Mana Crypt. Non-basics on a tap. Draw for turn. play a Verdant Catacombs. Sack to go to 24. I'm going to find a Scrubland off the Verdant Catacombs. I would like to cast colorless red for a Cursed Mirror.
Ristic Study trigger.
You can have it. Everybody top back.
Yes.
Cursed Mirror.
Dockside away.
Dockside it
Another
is,
one, huh?
baby.
Mine counts still 4.
Should I crack these?
1, 2,
18.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you have 18 or
18.
So
26?
26.
Yeah.
If Ben doesn't sack
I don't know how much of a difference there is between 21 and 26. You know
Yeah,
what
I think it's probably
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
6, 12.
Wow, Teferi's really good.
You know, suddenly it's very working for me. You know. All right, 20.
He just fights for my friends.
26 treasure tokens, I guess.
You guys are just. What is this?
Nope, you had 5 mana on turn 1, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. What is this format?
Oh, it's not okay.
Yeah.
I guess, 1, 2, 3. Cast Delny.
Listic.
Streetwise Lookout.
Ristic Study trigger.
You know what? We got some mana liner.
We can pay for that one.
We'll pay for that one.
Uh-huh.
Pay another one. Cast Dargo the Shipwrecker.
Ristic Study trigger.
Pay another one.
Okay.
Pay another one. I'll use 3 more mana. I'm going to get lost Urza.
Ristic Study trigger.
I'll use the 3rd mana that I've sacrificed.
Sure. I will put Urza in the command zone, and I will make 2 map tokens.
I think with that's actually all I have. I will pass.
Untap
Well,
half of my stuff. Upkeep. So I've got Monocrypt trigger and Tangle Wire trigger. I'm going to just roll for Monocrypt first.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh.
That's an odds.
Okay, well, I'll tap Dockside. I'll tap this treasure. And I will tap... I hate all of you. I will not tap this treasure. I will tap Soul Ring and Monocrypt.
Whoa. Okay.
I need the colored mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Draw my card. We're going to put down a clan tower. Tap this and sack this. 4 green mana to Force of Vigor.
Ristic Study trigger.
You
That's
can
your second
have
trigger.
it. You can also have it.
Okay.
So this is a non-bow. This doesn't work, for the record.
Where does this go? Because I want to get rid of that Tangle Wire. I think honestly the back
I'm
to basics.
obviously removing back
Yeah,
basics. So
me
is
too.
Elliot.
Yeah, I think
very
the back
biased.
to basics is what I want to get rid of because I cannot play without it.
Aaron just has 1,000,000 mana. There's an Esper
But
Sentinel,
the
which is kind of
Esper Sentinel is
annoying.
Actually, yes, I'm going to blow up a basics. I'm going to blow up the Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a Teferi still.
Yeah. I'm going to swing Pako at Teferi. So flips.
Yeah, flips.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Oh, Lotus Petal.
Ancient.
Ooh, Lotho.
Oh no,
Corrupt
my
Shiro.
3 more
Ristic
counters.
studies.
3 more counters.
That dog's big.
Spike face.
When you cast this Haldan, you have so many.
Oh
Lotus
god, this Haldan is going.
Yeah.
If I had land, this Haldan would be amazing.
Okay, well,
I didn't take you for a Storm player, Shivam.
you certainly have a lot of mana sources
I do.
that is kind of locked down for a while.
Teferi Big Down.
Pass.
All right. My non-basics untap. Shivam is a benevolent.
Your mana vault does
mana
not.
My mana vault does not yet. You know, I could think about
Pay
it.
for it.
You have the
on
option.
I think I will not pay for it. So
Tap two
tap
got, 3
three
things.
things.
Oh.
Tap to Tangle Wire will be Savannah, Watery Grave, Soul Ring. Then I will roll for my Mana Crypt. I will not take damage. I'm so good. And then I will take 1 for the Mana Vault. First main phase, I would like to choose Mr. Wheeler again.
Yeah.
I would like to add 3 white mana.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play this Verdant Catacombs and sack it, going down to 34. Off this Catacombs, I'll get a Tropical Island. And then I will use 3 white mana, a
Right.
He's doing it.
green,
He's counting.
an uncounterable green even if I cast a legendary,
That sucks.
a black
totally count.
and a blue.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll leave a white floating. I don't know if that matters, but I would like to cast this uncounterable Atraxa Grand Unifier.
Ristic Study trigger.
My white floating. Banger.
Look at that.
Banger.
Look at that.
Planned it the whole time.
Nice.
Definitely.
Nice.
Thank you. Uncounterable, I suppose. So ETB trigger.
Yeah.
Off this Atraxa, I got 5 cards to my hand. Mist Hollow Griffin as the creature, Tainted Pact as an instant, Jeweled Lotus as an artifact, Exotic Orchard as a land, and Blind Obedience as an enchantment.
Jeweled Lotus, always on time.
Always on time, absolutely. I will just be passing the turn after that, which means I am discarding a Flooded Strand and a Scalding Tarn.
Great. Untap. Tangle Wire triggers. I'm going to represent my 12 treasures using 1 treasure for now. I'm going to stack the Tangle Wire triggers so that I go down to 2. And then I will tap Tangle Wire. And I will tap one of the map tokens.
You're welcome for that.
I'm going to tap 6 and
Killing you
cast
softly with his song.
Urza, Lord High Artificer. Tap Urza's Bauble for a mana.
It's actually not me for the
You know, normally you ask for dinner first.
Okay. I'm going to tap Mishra's Bauble for a mana.
You seem like a man who knows your baubles.
And these 2 cards and a treasure token. And I am going to cast Polymorph targeting...
Deep breath.
I could target this Dockside Extortionist.
Okay.
Pass on polymorph.
My out is to attempt to Force of Negation, exiling this convenient Mist Hollow Griffin.
Ristic Study trigger.
You may draw a
Oh, I
card.
special trigger.
No, no.
You may shut up.
Sneaky. Okay, yeah, Polymorph is countered. I'm tapping 3 treasures. And casting Proteus Staff.
Proteus
Double
stuff.
polymorph.
What the hell is
I am then tapping this for 3, and I'm going to staff one of my constructs.
You got it.
I am then going to reveal cards from the top of my library until I hit a Hullbreaker Horror, as it is the only creature in
God
this
damn it.
deck.
Is this going to get stupid?
No, well, it's going to get you're dead. So I have this Hullbreaker Horror now.
I sure hate everything about this.
I am going to tap this other map token for a blue, and I'm going to cast Sensei's Divining Top. Hullbreaker Horror trigger is going to return Mishra's Bauble to my hand.
Yep.
I'm going to then tap this for a blue mana off of my Urza. I'm going to cast Mishra's Bauble. Hullbreaker Horror trigger, it's going to return the Sensei's Divining Top to my hand. So I'm currently floating 1 blue. I am then going to tap my Mishra's Bauble for a 2nd blue, and then cast Sensei's Divining Top. Hullbreaker Horror is going to trigger returning Bauble to my hand. So now, as you can see, I have this Mishra's Bauble in my hand, Sensei's Top in play yet again, but I'm up blue mana. I'm going to use this to generate a loop, to generate infinite blue mana.
You got it.
At this point, you're all dead, but I can show you in a variety of ways. I can spin Urza infinitely, or I'm just going to cast this Merchant Scroll. So off Merchant Scroll, I'm going to find Whir of Invention. I am then going to cast this Whir of Invention
With your infinite blue
with
mana.
my infinite blue mana to find the One Ring.
Yep.
The One Ring is going to give me protection from everything. But importantly, it's also going to give me a permanent that stays in play that I can tap to draw cards. And as a part of the Hullbreaker Horror loop, this is going to let me draw my deck while I have protection from everything. Once I have drawn my deck, I am then going to get a Narset Parter of Veils in play. Narset's going to prevent you all from drawing more than 1 card each turn.
Yeah.
And remember, I have a handful of counter magic at this point.
Yeah.
And you're all effectively F6ing. I am then going to cast Time Spiral. This draw 7 is going to let us just shuffle our hands and graveyards back in and each draw 7 cards. I'm going to untap lands, and you're only going to draw 1 card apiece.
Yeah.
I'm then going to set up to try and bribery Elliot to get his Thassa's Oracle as I proceed to draw my entire deck. But just in case that Elliot draws exactly Thassa's Oracle on the Time Spiral, I have shuffled my Time Twister back into my deck, which means that I can then Time Twister before going for the Thoracle kill, which puts you all at 0 cards in hand.
That's
So, Whir of Invention off of Merchant Scroll, find the One Ring, draw my deck, Narset to prevent you from drawing, Time Spiral to set up 1 card in each of your hands, Time Twister to set you all to 0 cards in your hand, Bribery, target Elliot, Thassa's Oracle, GGWP. Always complain at the beginning of the game that you're going to lose and that you're in 4th because it throws them on tilt. Woo!
Yeah. You got it.
God
Imagine
damn.
just playing 1 brain freeze. Not having
Yeah,
any of these.
You don't need brain freeze. It's so
Oh,
unnecessary.
My hand was I had land, culling of the week, ritual chrome mox.
Oh, you had a lot of mana there.
I had a lot of
knew-
mana.
You guys knew I had this Tainted Pact, right?
Yeah.
Like from the Atraxa, and then with the Force of Negation exiling the Mist Hologriffin, I was also gonna, still had all
So
these.
my
on my
hand
turn.
was a Tarn, a Red Elemental Blast, and a Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, you're a bigger man than I because I'm going to still have all these Shivam and I had a mental misstep in my hand.
Oh, my culling of the week.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, this is a blast.
Yeah, that was maybe not a very emblematic cEDH game. I don't know. People have been complaining about it being
I had fun.
mid-range.
That means that you're not-
lately, so.
I like the idea of Urza. I don't like the idea of having to think of how to win with Urza.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were cut for a while trying to wait a second. There's no ballista. Well, obviously there's no ballista.
I do have some umbrage to
have
take
some
up with
notes.
cEDH players where they try to get too cute when sometimes you just need a hammer.
Yeah.
But they've also just they've gone too cute for too cute.
Yeah.
I don't know, just play.
Like, would it kill you to put a win con in the deck?
A single brain freeze.
Just one.
A brain
Just one
freeze.
win.
You know what? I like Delny was cool. It was new.
That was good.
I like Delny.
It was really strong, actually. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, no, this deck seems my speed. Turns out I like having 50 mana on turn 1.
It's good at doing that. You maybe had a lucky one on there, but it plays a bunch of dorks that you didn't see too, right? Like the Pako on turn 2 or very realistically turn 3 is like plan 1 for this deck, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it turns out I'm a good enough Magic player to turn things sideways and be like, I understand what this does.
Yeah. The 11 treasure dockside, I'm sure had nothing to do with it.
Well, the fact that 11 became 18, became 26 or whatever, it was like, okay.
Yeah, I think my 18 mana I had during Ben's turn was really underappreciated.
Add one card with Proliferate. Throw Tezzeret's Gambit or something so I can at least go Tezzeret into Proliferate up to 5 and to overrun the board. I mean, that's clean, right?
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe.
But you want to just
You have to
proliferate another
then you
Tangle Wire?
have to have enough, though, to kill them that turn.
But you got to understand, there are going to be people playing this deck that I mean, I've never played this deck, but I've tapped a Tolarian Academy more than most people in the world. And so, this was a little easier for me, but God forbid somebody bringing this to a tournament for their first time.
Oh, God, don't do that. Don't do that, people.
Yeah.
Play a deck you know.
Yeah. If you want to protect that deck, you can head on over to your local game store, check out Gamegenic products. Their sleeves help protect our decks here. They can help protect yours. Thanks again to them for sponsoring the video. As well, you can become a patron of the Spike Feeders. You'll see some names. I think they're below now. Yeah. Those are the names of patrons that pay us a certain tier. You can find it on the patreon.com/the Spike Feeders if you want to get your name there. If not, for as little as $1, you can join the Discord and chat with us. You get access to a bunch of, hidden channels or whatever, where we talk about all sorts of magic related and non-magic related stuff.
Some early access stuff.
Yeah, early access to these videos as well. Thank you as well, again, to our wonderful guests, Shivam, for enjoying cEDH more than
Don't tell anybody
maybe
said
the
that.
average person I've seen,
Thanks for continuing to fly in to beat me in cEDH.
Oh, anytime, pal. Anytime.
And we'll catch you in the next one.